I live happy my life. I stay strong, I stay wise. I live happy my life. I stay strong, I stay wise. I live happy my life.
Hey, our Patrice Bryant here. I am the host of While We Wait. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's a great day to be alive. How are you? Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, YouTube. And welcome to my podcast listeners. I am so appreciative that you tuned in today, where we will be talking about waiting, but never stagnant, staying relevant in an unpredictable time. And that's going to segue into some other things that we're doing. But listen, guys, waiting does not mean being still. Waiting is the action of staying, remaining in the process. As my co-host who's coming right out says, keep showing up. And we're showing up consistently. So waiting is an action word while we wait. And then relevant, closely connected, or appropriate to what is being done or considered. We must remain relative in this time. Let me bring out my co-host so we can chat it up. Please like and share if you care. Share. If you like it, but please spread the information. I'm always bringing on people who have wonderful things to say, who have great information to keep us in the know. So let's do this. Michelle, how are you?
Well, hello, while we wait. I am so excited to be here with you today. It is a thankful Thursday. I am just filled with gratitude. It's been a doozy of a day, and it's been such a blessing.
Listen, I'm just so glad to be alive. And I always say it, it's not even a cliche or a buzz phrase for me. It is like really and truly with everything that's going on. But we have to stay up and keep showing up. As you always say, we got to keep showing up.
Yep, absolutely. And the way you show up is the next level to that.
Come
You know,
on.
I've been taking this Tony Robbins. If y'all know Tony Robbins, he's got
Tony
energy for
Robbins.
days.
Yes.
Energy for days, but he's been really breaking down a lot of things. But how you show up, the energy, the state, the frame of mind, the worldview, how you show up matters as well for yourself and then for others. So
absolutely.
Always intentional.
I love it. You know, has Texas gotten any snow?
Snow?
Yeah.
So I've been here for 8 years. It's snowed twice. But
Wow.
not this season. Now it's been cold. It's gone down to the 20s. It's been cold, but no snow.
Gotcha.
Well, actually, that's not true. There were some flurries about 30 minutes north of me.
Flurries. Okay. Well, the Northeast here is bracing for a 2-footer. So we've been told from, I think, Friday evening into Saturday. So I just want to get that out there.
Make sure you got blankets.
Listen.
Prepare. And yeah.
All that wonderful stuff. But I mean, you know, we're Northeasterners, so we kind of know. And I'm certain a lot of people are still waiting till the very last minute because I guess we're used to it. This is what we do. I actually went yesterday. I said, I'm going to go. I was close to a store, so let me just go now and get it out the way. So anyway. So what have you been doing? I know you're always busy, and I'm just curious. And because we're talking about waiting but never stagnant, staying relevant in an unpredictable time, what have you been doing during this time to? It seems like listening to the news all the time and just hearing all of the different reports, you can just get lulled to sleep. You know, like we just kind of get so used to hearing it until we don't hear it, and then we just kind of brush it off. You know, because some people think if you're not doing it, if you just, what do they say? Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Well, we are in a real pandemic, and not to just drag this thing out, but. And I'm not even on the negative side of it, if there is a negative side. I'm actually on the positive side. Like, what are you doing to stay alert, to stay awake, to stay motivated, to stay alive?
Well, you know, it's interesting because I just came off of, I call it my grief sabbatical, right? Where I basically took most of the year of 2021 off, right? I just showed up at the survival level.
Mm-hmm.
But while I was waiting for my strength and my joy to come back, I was still showing up. Because you notice I was still here on While We Wait. I was still showing up to my job to get that paycheck.
Absolutely.
I was still trying to take care of myself. So what I've been doing has been focusing on my word of the year, which is joy, which is not just happiness, but joy is strength. And I'm
Yes.
doing a deep dive study into joy. And also making sure that my team, meaning who is in my inner circle, is
Hmm.
healthy
Yes.
and is providing as well as taking. So I'm no longer just that person that you're going to draw from. We're going to have a symbiotic, balanced relationship. And that means eating right. My sleep this year has been on point. I'm so proud of myself because you have to track in order to measure and then track to improve, right? And that's some of what we're going to talk about in our workshop.
And you said, wait, so wait, back up real quick. Help me.
Symbiotic relationship, meaning it's
Symbi,
balanced.
Symbionic.
Yeah, so it's balanced, it's giving and taking, it's beneficial for all.
Okay. So now I can use it and act like I'm smart. Okay.
You are smart. It's just language, right?
Love it.
Um
I love it.
Yeah, but sleep is so important because that's when your body recovers, your brain recovers. So sleeping well, eating well, listening to the doctor and doing what he's telling you to do, even though I told it's so counterintuitive, but I'm with you, Dr. Reyes. I got you. I'll walk this walk and I'm getting results. And then really being protective
Mhm.
over my heart space because where your heart and your mind go, your life is going to follow. And
True.
so when there's negativity that's coming at me, whether it is from the news, whether it's from my husband, whether it's from my friends, whether it's from my coworker, wherever it's coming from, filtering it through an intentional mindset is really important, and asking myself questions. Okay, I heard it. I acknowledge it. I'm either going to dismiss it, receive it, or modify it. And that is allowing me to stay in a grateful, positive state of being where I can accomplish more than I thought I could even just a couple months ago. So that's sort of
That's
what
so.
I'm doing. And
That's.
I'm not paying attention to the news. So I'll watch the news like maybe on a Friday or Saturday to catch up from the week, but
Hmm.
I'm not inundating myself with the news every day because they're paid to bring you panic, stress, negativity.
Paid.
If it
Paid.
bleeds, it leads, right?
Oh my
So,
goodness.
yeah.
I believe that. I believe that. Something I want us to chat about one day, and I just thought about it as you were talking. But visualization is something that I am experiencing now. I'm working with that, and it's amazing. So I believe that would be like a really great topic to talk about, and a lot of the motivational speakers and who's it, Dr. Joe Dispenza, who I absolutely adore for his healing techniques and just the whole changing of the mind, reprogramming your mind. So visualization is so powerful. I believe we should do a whole
Oh
talk on
yeah.
that.
I call it vision casting, is sort of my take on it and how I
Sure.
teach it in my courses. Because I used to poo-poo it and I'd be like, that's not spiritual, that's not biblical, manifested and all this hoo-hoo stuff. But when I started to really listen with an open mind and understand the principle and the
Yes.
foundational knowledge of it, and
Hmm.
then also for me, what's helpful is the biochemistry and the brain connection. I was like, oh, okay. So
Absolutely.
I was able to reframe it for myself, and then I call it vision casting, but vision mapping, mindset, a great topic to talk about
It
here.
really is. I mean, if I could just bring one thing out, and we're going to definitely do this, but one of the things that's absolutely amazing, it's scientifically proven that if you take the time to do visualization, and again, we'll talk about it another time. So they took a group of people, one group, they actually had practice piano theory lessons, all of that stuff. Let's just say I may be off on my timing. Let's say for 1 month. And then they had people who did visualization of playing the piano and the scales and for a month. And then they put the two together and they both were able to do the scales. So the ones who did the visualization did not do the physical act of, but the same neurons and all the stuff was happening in their head and they got the muscle memory. So that is so powerful. If you
Because to your
can,
brain, it's real. It's actually real. It's called, I wrote it down, because I finally got the word for it in this Tony Robbins. He said, I was like, oh, the RAS system, but it's the reticular active system in our
Um,
brain is what that's called.
our brain is so powerful. So we will definitely touch on this. That's amazing. And they even did one a study on two different groups of people with weight loss and fitness. So I'm just like, wait a minute. So you mean I can sit for a couple of hours and visualize that I am fit and trim?
That doesn't negate the workout. You still
I
got to do
know,
it.
I know. It was just so funny. I was like, oh shoot.
But wouldn't that be
But
nice if it could work like that? Oh, I would
what?
visualize all day.
Incredible. It's incredible. So I want to leave that a little bit, but this also just segues from our topic, staying relevant in an unpredictable time. There's so many unpredictable variables, naturally speaking. Um, and I have this conversation. This is kind of I get on my soapbox about it. I'm always talking about, will Social Security be here for us or for the
Good
next
question.
generation? I am not comfortable putting my full confidence in the United States to take care of me as a senior in the United States, and just so many things that we have to look forward that are totally unpredictable. Healthcare, what's going to happen with healthcare, and then pharmaceuticals is such a big business. Um, we've heard the stories, we've seen the news, the documentaries where they don't necessarily want you to be well. They want you to get better, but to be dependent on medication.
Because that's their
So
money. That's their bottom
you
line.
see, so it's so important for us to be relevant in this unpredictable time. And you don't have to know everything like I don't. It's about your networks and your collaboration, who you're connected to. Like I'm connected to Michelle, and she is blessing my life. And I'm not just saying that because she's a blessing. No, she is blessing my life, and just a wonderful collaboration and connection. And there are a lot of things that appear to be mysteries, but they're only mysteries because we don't look into them.
Well,
And
and also you
they're
don't know what you don't know. The power of collaboration is that you don't know what you don't know. So
yeah.
I think like I can take myself as far as I know,
Hmm.
and then when I meet someone and they're like, "Oh, that's great. That's a great foundation. Let me add to that and
Hmm.
open this door of knowledge to you that you had no idea there was even a door there." And I was like, "Oh shoot, let me walk through that there." So there's always more. There's more dimensions that we
Absolutely.
don't even know are aware of.
It's so true. And so today we're going to talk briefly about the workshop that's coming up that Michelle will be facilitating. And this is so important to me because a lot of times, okay, money comes through your hands. You may make good money, but if you really sit down and look at it, well, let me speak for myself. I could be so much more beneficial with my moves financially. And then I'm looking at there are people, and there has to be things that we don't know or we didn't grow up with, because if I look at my level and then I look at the level of a lot of gurus and these people, they're doing the thing. There's something that's happening that I don't know about, and I just want to bring this home real quick because I am a Christian. I give my tithe, I sow seeds, I do teruma. And so, yes, I am blessed and there are no holes in my pockets. Thank you, Jesus. But we do still, not but, however, we still need tools to
To
see how.
maximize, to
Come on, what's the
leverage.
process? How do we maneuver through here? How do we make this happen? So let me just start out, and I'm going to throw this over to Michelle. First of all, I want you to know that Michelle is mentoring me. Michelle has a guru mentor, and she is in her process of elevating to guru status. I'm speaking that into existence. And so she's mentoring me. And after speaking with her, I was like, people need to know this. And that's me. That's my whole promoter personality. Wait, you mean what? We could do that? That can happen? We need to share this information. So this is not a scheme, a pyramid. We're not looking for anything for you. The only thing is there's a $25 registration fee, which is only right when someone is giving of their time and their knowledge, their wisdom, and their understanding. So this is a great opportunity. If you think that's fine. More power to you, more power to you. But if you want to know you got to know there's a greater way of living. There's a greater life to have. Yeah. So anyway, on Monday, February 7th, which is the first Monday in February,
February, the month of favor.
the
Yes.
month of listen, all things are coming together. On It's going to be on Zoom. You'll get the link once you register. And before because I'm gonna let Michelle just run with it. I just want to bring up first of all, it's understanding the mindset of financial success. We're getting an understanding here. So this
Now,
is
with that said, though, I do want to say you're not signing up for a program. This is a one-time event.
yes.
Although
Well,
Brian,
well, 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 maybe. I believe we're going to go further, but there will be a registration fee each time. So this
right,
is
but
part
it's not
one.
like you're signing up for a program or
No.
something. But what you are signing up for is, yes, it's understanding the mindset of financial success, but you're also going to walk away from this time together with tangible assets,
Tangible.
meaning tangible things that, number one, you can do, and
Yes.
also that you can take advantage of resource wise, tapping into my personal network that I'm going to be extending to the recipients of
Which is
this
amazing. I mean,
workshop.
I only know a couple of them, but those two are amazing. I might
Yeah.
know three. Three. I know three now.
And it's not financial advice. It's not, I'm not a certified financial anything. I was a clinical social worker for 20 years. I am an empowerment awareness coach. However, what I do very well is I take the complex ideas and things that I know, not only that I've experienced and walked through, as well as the knowledge that I've implemented, and I'm able to break it down into bite-sized pieces. So I take like a gourmet 5-star restaurant meal and I'll snackicize it so that
Snack
you can
size.
snackicize so you can come in and get the appetizer. And then when you eat the appetizer and you're full, and then you go away and you implement, you come back and you're like, all right, I'm ready for course number 1, then course number 2, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're like, oh wow, I didn't know there were 7 courses. Holla, let's
I
elevate
love
this thing.
Yeah. So let me. So I. This is the name of the workshop is understanding the mindset of financial success. It's a $25 registration that can be sent to Cash App, which is money sign successful diligence, or PayPal. You can see it there. Also, let me give you Michelle's, and this information is also on my While We Wait page. As I'm doing this, please like and share this, send it to somebody's inbox so they can get this information. This is the website
That's how to
for
contact me, to send me your email address so that I can send you the actual active Zoom link, because you will not be able to get in unless you are a paid registrant. So you're going to give your name and register with Bryant. And then you're going to go to successfuldiligence.com/contact, and you're going to send me an email with your, financial success workshop or whatever it is, so that I can get your email address so I can send you the active link, because Cash App unfortunately doesn't give me your email address. So there's no way for me to
correct.
send you things. And
They,
especially if
they,
I
they
don't,
can put it in they can put a certain amount of letters when they're sending the Cash App. So they can, but it's better if you just, go do it the
just
other
reach
way.
out and email me,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to send that to you.
Let me
And
also say this real quick because I don't want to forget to my podcast listeners. Let me give you the website. It's www.successfuldiligence.com/contact US.
you could just do
And
/contact. Even if you just go to
okay.
successfuldiligence.com, in the top right corner, there's a contact button. You just click that.
And what we're talking about is understanding the mindset of financial success. It's a workshop. It's information, $25. But I guarantee you, I guarantee Michelle will over deliver. So the information is going to be absolutely wonderful. I'm certain she'll say something that you do not know. Yeah. Okay, Michelle. So anyway, I know. So some of the topics to be covered: understanding the mindset for financial success, understanding credit scores. Talk a little bit about that. The credit score.
Well, I'm not going to go into that too much. We all know we have a credit score, right?
Yep.
But did you know that there's more than one? There's more than two. There's more than three. There's more than four. There's more than five. There are a lot
Wow.
of credit scores. And there's also two different kinds of credit scores. And understanding your credit score, how to increase it, how to maximize it, how to utilize leverage when you are, leverage is my mentor's word.
Leverage. And what does
Leverage.
leverage mean?
Leverage means that so once you understand the financial foundation and the system, then you can start to play the game. And leveraging is when you can start to use other people's money and resources
Hmm.
to benefit your life and utilize your assets to pay for your lifestyle, your wants, your needs.
I love it. Leverage, leverage me, leverage me.
And my business, he's actually my business consultant. He has a whole program called Leverage, which I have a link for if anyone's interested. But again, you have to have the foundation of the mindset, because where your mindset is, your behavior will follow. And you
Yeah.
have to first get understanding in order to get your ducks up in a row so that you can start to play the game effectively. I came from 10 years ago, actually, not maybe it's 11 years, from bankruptcy and very poor stewardship
Mm.
and very ignorant financial, understanding. And I've walked this thing out, not perfectly, but I've walked it out, made the mistakes, implemented the understanding, gotten the knowledge to where I'm now where I am now, which is pretty good, but not where I'm going to end up either, which is why I'm continuing to learn, connect, and grow, because where you can take this thing is really up to you.
Yeah. And then there's how to optimize your credit profile and increase your credit score.
Why it
Why
all
does
matters.
uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, why does credit score even matter? Oh, it matters a lot. And actually, with the inflation and the economy going where it is now, it's going to matter even more,
Yes.
because understanding how financial institutions think in
Mm.
terms of lending practices, in terms of relationship building, all of that matters. And then what you can do once you've optimized your credit score and your credit profile, which are two different things, which you'll learn about as well.
I love it. Resources and ideas for continued success. Those are
And then
all
if
of
you are
this.
entrepreneurial, there's also going to be a little bit in there about monetizing yourself and how to do that and how to leverage your business to not impact your personal, but yet feed into giving you what you want and desire on the personal side.
So this is for your personal and for your business, and it can be either or both.
Either or and both, because when you're just starting, your personal is the foundation for the business side. So we'll get into all of the nitty gritties. And I'm also offering a Q&A. So if you have a specific personal situation that you want to get, insight, advice, consultation, I usually charge for my consults, but this is going to be a free Q&A at the end of
It's
the
a
information
bonus.
sharing.
It's a bonus.
So I got to tell you, this is severely underpriced because of my heart to serve.
Severely.
When I lived in Connecticut, I used to say, anyone who comes over to my house, and if you know me from back then, if you've come to my house, anyone who comes to my house has to leave with something, because you have to leave better than when you came, whether that was mac and cheese, whether that was a book, whether that was a CD, whatever it is. And so that's sort of how I live my life. And so I want to give to be able to receive more, because that's a principle.
There was a pool, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. I
In
remember.
Pekin Falls, yep, there was a pool. Yeah, yeah, we did have that pool party. I remember.
Oh, I remember. So yeah, this is just going to be incredible. I just, if I can just share what I was on fire. I'm still on fire from my 1 hour. I am actually doing monthly sessions with Michelle, and I am absolutely on fire. And again, it's only $25, and that really is a little bit of money for what she's giving out.
That's 2 Starbucks visits, y'all, or a tank of gas.
Right? Listen, McDonald's 2 times,
There
maybe.
you go. And you're in
Unless
your
you,
home. You're in the comfort of your home in your jammies. And I'm going to record it, so you will get a replay.
nice.
So if it's like too much, you're like, oh my gosh, she's going so fast.
You
You
can
have
always
the
go back.
replay. You'll have access to the replay forever. And so it'll be yours.
Yeah, it's only $25. I'm not even gonna make an apology for $25 because, like she said, it is very underpriced. And I'm saying that because I'm going through it and with her, and I know what she's doing Yeah. So, but this is great if you're looking to remain relevant in these unpredictable times. Here's a wonderful opportunity. Please share the information. If you can't make it, share the information with someone. It is my desire that as I'm pulling myself up, that I'm also pulling someone else up. So here's an opportunity, a wonderful opportunity.
Or and if you can't make it on the 7th, sign up and you'll get the replay.
That's true. We do have people that are doing that. They will be registering, and Michelle will send them the recording. Um,
But one thing I've noticed, and I want to, because some people might be like, well, why aren't you just giving it for free then? And what I've noticed and what I've learned, and this is just from being a business owner, is that when I give things for free, people don't value it as much. But
It's
when
true.
you invest in yourself, and this is really what it is, it's an investment in yourself because you're investing in knowledge and you're investing in understanding. And when you've got skin in the game, when you've got some money in the game, you're like, I want my money's worth
You
and I'm going
think
to do
differently.
something with this. And so there's
Absolutely.
that action piece that comes with that. And so that's why it's a small investment because I wanted to make it accessible, but it's still an investment in you and you
It is.
deserve it. You
It
deserve to
is.
elevate your life. You deserve to have what you want without suffering financially because you don't have to.
Invest in you. Absolutely. Absolutely. So again, this is her Michelle, her website where you get her Michelle.
That'd be
Uh,
her.
that be her.
And I would love feedback on the website because we just updated it. So successfuldiligence.com. It's a new revamped website. You'll get to see my little face. But I'd love feedback on the website itself too, because I literally put it live 2 days ago with the updates. So
I loved it. I thought it was absolutely great. It was easy to maneuver. So you're getting my feedback now, but it was great. It was great. Well, that's almost our time.
oh
Again,
wow, we just be talking.
again, it's understanding the mindset of financial success. This is going to assist you in being relevant in this day and in this time. And another thing, if you have a business that you haven't formalized, let's just say you knit, you crochet. Um, I know someone, and I
You
can't
give
think of
advice
it.
to people.
Yeah, I can't even think of the word that I'm looking for, but the people that put the pictures on the mugs or T-shirts.
Oh yeah, or even like the little. This is a Cacao King. I interviewed him, but little stickers and journals or merchandise.
If you're formalizing, even if you haven't become legal, official, this is great information to get you started. And I'm certain that you're going to want to continue with
Because
Michelle.
there's things you can do to get assets, even if you haven't done your business at all. Day one, I'm so excited about this part
Don't
because
you tell it.
I
Don't you
won't.
tell
But
it.
I'm so excited about it because it's so powerful.
It
It elevates your
is.
life.
It is. It is. I'm excited. So, guys, that's just about it. I just want you to let you know that February is going to be our theme is going to be relationships. We've been saying that for a while, but not just relationships with your boo. There are different types of relationships that we have, so we're going to put a little twist on it. But it will be the month of relationships. In March, we have some wonderful, and I'm really, really excited. One of my connects through Michelle is Dr. Nathaniel Dunlap. He
Woo!
will be with
Y'all
me
in for a
in
treat.
March. Listen, listen. I'm going to say, look him up, Dr. Nathaniel Dunlap. That's all I'm going to say. Look him up, look him up. But he'll be with us in March. I believe the second Thursday in March. And Courtney Wolf will be with us in March as well. I believe it's the first Thursday in March. And she's going to talk to us about time management. I looked at her story, and I'll talk more about it next time because I don't have it in front of me. But she had babies. And yes, she had a lot going on, but was able to do some amazing things. So I was like, I need to talk to you. So she will be on with us in March. So guys, listen, you know our drill here. Be strong, be wise, keep enhancing your life because life is worth living while we wait because we're all waiting on something. And we are. And we are. So, Michelle, thank you as always for being here with me. I'm really excited. I'm excited for those that will register for the workshop, Understanding the Mindset of Financial Success. It's going to be a blast, guys. I promise you. But have a great rest of your day. For those in the Northeast, remember to prepare and buckle down, and we're praying that electricity stays on because it's cold. Like today was like 11 degrees this morning. I think last week it was like 7 degrees. I was like, wait a minute. So anyway, let's just prepare, and we pray for safety for everyone. And we're also praying still for those that are in bereavement, and those who are sick and ill. And guys, let's be wise and do everything we can do to protect ourselves from all of these things. But listen, I know that God's got me. God's got you, Michelle.
Oh, yes.
God's
yes.
got us. God's got us.
In the palm of his hand. He
I
has
know.
with his eye.
That's what we are. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same station.
I stay wise. I live hands with my life. I stay strong. I stay wise.